I've owned this one for about a year now, and today I'm going to give you a review of this DeWalt pressure washer. But first, let's start with an unboxing and go over some of these specs so I can show you everything that comes with it. This is a 2100 pound per square inch model, and it comes with a really cool internal storage system, which we're going to show later. Here's your first glance at the accessories that it comes with, and pretty soon you're going to see that organization and portability are awesome on this tool. It's to the point where there's literally nothing else in the box because everything is put away so neatly. Well, I guess the instructions are in there, if you care about those. And it's really nice that they included this little nozzle guide, so you know which nozzles are safe on which materials. It's a great looking tool, and one of the first things you'll notice is the pressure washer hose that goes in right under the handle. It's tucked away and secure with a Velcro strap, and it's also really easy to access, which is really nice. I honestly just love that it has a designated space. Under that, you'll see the soap reservoir, and I'll show you how to use that later. The last important item up top is the power switch. If you look to the right side of the pressure washer, that's where the organization gets really cool. You pop open this locking switch, and everything else that you need is in here. For example, you can see the handle here, and the nozzles are attached directly. There's also a designated space for the turbo nozzle, and for the two pieces of the wand that attach to the handle. In case you lose the little reference guide from earlier, there's a more permanent nozzle reference guide printed inside too. Assembly is very straightforward. Both of those wand pieces easily secure to the handle through a threaded system. And the nozzles just click right in. And this all comes together in less than 30 seconds, as you can see. The pressure washer hose threads into the front. You have a quick startup guide on the back. And on the right, you see where the garden hose connects. Oh, and you can't forget about the power supply, which is neatly organized on the bottom. And you can't miss the button on the handle, which basically turns this into a piece of luggage, so that you can wheel it around instead of carrying it. The power is really good on this pressure washer, but I was more blown away by the storage and organization. Everything just makes sense here, and it's very clear that everything was well thought out. If you care about your space, you'll appreciate the ability to store or access all these pieces. My previous pressure washer was great, but always ended up looking like this. In contrast with the DeWalt, you just have a neatly organized system that looks nice to display. Their system reminds me of a DeWalt table saw that I bought a couple years ago. If you pay attention to the accessories here, everything is attached and has a designated space, which I love. And if you'd like to see a review on this one, please let me know in the comments. I'll put that out too. Alright, so let's talk about actually using this tool. 2100 PSI is a little higher than most entry-level models, which is a nice little power boost from my previous one. The built-in soap reservoir is nice too, but I don't use it very often. It only dispenses soap with the low pressure nozzle, and it also doesn't dispense very much. Here's an actual foam cannon for comparison. And of course, this was purchased separately. Setup is super easy on it though. You just put a little bit of soap and water in the dispenser, and this attachment clicks right into the wand. If you reference our guide from earlier, you can also determine the abrasiveness and the angle of the pressure by picking a different nozzle. The white nozzle is good for cars, and I think it's also a good way to move the water around very quickly. The 15-degree yellow nozzle is a little bit more abrasive and great for removing grime and dirt. This one's a little more harsh on certain surfaces, so just be careful. I somehow forgot to get footage of the turbo nozzle on this pressure washer, so here's how it works on my old pressure washer. If you pay close attention, it basically rotates in a very abrasive way, and that makes it the most aggressive nozzle out of all the ones shown. And with the DeWalt having more pressure than my old pressure washer, you can imagine how abrasive that is. I'll leave a link in the description to this foam cannon too, because it's a great value. And with that accessory, this pressure washer is pretty unstoppable. It does a great job with anything from cars to garages and concrete floors. And that's honestly what I would expect from a residential pressure washer. The only downside I can think of is that these nozzle attachments do fall off the handle sometimes once the handle gets wet. Aside from that minor issue, I really don't have any complaints about this tool. It has plenty of power, it's nicely designed, and it's super convenient. Feel free to check this out with the link in my description, as it does help the channel, but I hope this review helped. Thanks a ton for watching.